ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me in welcoming to the stage our president and CEO, Steve Taylor.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our closing dinner and dance party later. We are so excited to be here, and it's been an amazing few days. So hopefully all you kids had fun. How many of you participated in the Panda Clinic? Raise your hand. Wasn't it awesome with those pandas? And even better, the Critter Clinic. How many of those kids touched a critter in the Critter Clinic? Not me. I just want to clarify. I did not. I went in there and I left. But it was awesome to see the snakes and the reptiles, wasn't it? So what an amazing few days. We have a few awards this evening and closing comments, as well as you will soon find out where we're going for 2024. So I know you're most excited about that. So with that, please let me introduce Liz Smith, who has two very important awards to give this evening. So Liz, if you'll join me on stage.
Thank you, Steve. So this evening, we are very, very proud to recognize some of our true leaders in the JA community. We'll start tonight celebrating the achievements of some very wonderful people, Matt Mooney and his wife, Heidi Hoffman Mooney. They are amazing and have dedicated their lives to improve the lives of young people battling juvenile arthritis. I'm honored to present this Arthritis Foundation Juvenile Arthritis Award of Excellence for Parents Leadership to Matt and Heidi. This prestigious award is a testament to their unwavering commitment, compassion, and tireless efforts in fundraising, raising awareness, advocating for research, and providing unwavering support to those affected by juvenile arthritis. Matt and Heidi embody the true spirit of excellence, demonstrating that a single act of kindness can ignite a powerful ripple effect and transform countless lives. Matt and Heidi's journey began when their child was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis. Instead of allowing the fear and uncertainty to consume them, they decided to rise above it and take action. They became tireless advocates, seeking to educate others about this often misunderstood condition and its impact on young lives. Their journey took them on a path of resilience, where they faced challenges head-on and worked tirelessly to break down barriers, eliminate misconceptions, and pave the way for a brighter future for all those affected by juvenile arthritis. On behalf of all those whose lives you have really touched, I'm privileged to present you this Award of Excellence. This award represents our deepest gratitude, respect, and admiration for your remarkable contributions to the Arthritis Foundation and the JA community. May it serve as a symbol of your lasting impact and a reminder that your work will continue to improve and uplift future generations. Please join me as we congratulate and honor Matt and Heidi Mooney, true champions of the juvenile arthritis community. Matt and Heidi, would you please come join us up here? Thank you. Heidi, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you, Liz, and everyone. They told me about 10 minutes ago that I was supposed to say a few words. So just, you all know what it feels like when your doctor tells you that your child has this life-altering diagnosis, and you go through all of those feelings, right? The confusion and the fear and the mad, you're angry and you're sad. Well, we settled on determination, determined to fight this and find a cure, which is really still my life goal for our 14-year-old who was diagnosed at 2. And I'm just so pleased to have all of you here doing the same thing for your children. This is actually our very first JA Family Summit because, you know, with 5 kids and 2 working parents, sometimes it's not so easy to get to these things, but when you dedicate the time, we've been to JA Camp, we've been to JA Family Camp, we've been to JA Days, we've been to all the walks and the runs, And every time you go to one of these things, you meet somebody new, you learn something new, and you get more determined just all over again. So my husband Matt and I accept this in honor of all of you and the determination that you're giving to your children. So thank you so much.
So Steve, can you come join me up here? Other Steve? Oh, thank you. So we're always honored to be able to recognize volunteers who carry on the tradition of leading this wonderful annual JA Family Summit. There's a legacy award given to a parent/caregiver or parents/caregivers who've impacted the Arthritis Foundation and the JA community through their involvement in the National JA Family Summit. The recipient must have been involved for 5 or more years, playing a critical leadership role in the planning and/or on-site support and delivery of the JA Family Summit. They must have served as a JA Family Summit chair and/or led subcommittees or initiated new programming and components.
And this is always our favorite time of the year in the conference. So what I'd like to do is bring up last year's awardees, Boston Bob and his much better half, Jenn Tonning. Come to the stage, please.
Thank you, Liz and Steve. Bob and I were so honored to receive this very prestigious award last year and are thrilled to present it this year to a very deserving recipient. Through our 17-year journey with JA, shout out to our 20-year-old daughter, Emily, and attending almost 20 conferences, we always said we wanted to be Liz and Steve Smith when we grew up, and we're pleased to continue this legacy and be part of such a loving and supportive JA family, and welcome others into this family. This year's recipient has been involved with the Arthritis Foundation and conference since their child's diagnosis more than a decade ago. She has participated and led many committees locally and nationally, and started volunteering at conference years ago by doing the behind-the-scenes tasks such as folding T-shirts and being session hosts, and then started to build up to leading the moms networking sessions, and eventually co-chairing a national conference during this pandemic at a time when the JA community needed it the most. She is always a friendly, calming presence with a smile and a hug.
You were getting something in your eye there, weren't you? Now, I have to cut in. You've been going on for what seems like hours, and we still don't know who the award recipient is. I mean, this is like a running theme for the veterans in the room. Everything's the big suspense. You wait to the last minute to tell us where next year's conference is. By the way, it's Fargo, North Dakota. Sorry, so that one's out of the bag. You're welcome. Was that so hard? Just tell the... Sorry. All right. Well, now that I've spoiled that one, let's see. What else can I say? Miley Cyrus was Hannah Montana. That was another spoiler. Maggie Simpson shot Mr. Burns. And the reason Bruce Willis could see Haley Joel Osment was because... Never mind. I won't get into that. So, anyway. Oh, you got it. Good. So, this year's winner has not only improved the lives of countless thousands of us in the JA family, but she's actually also done a pretty decent job raising her 3 boys, including the big dumb one.
I am so proud to call up somebody I am truly blessed to call my friend for life, Jenn Cox.
I'm honored and a bit speechless. If it wasn't for the fact that that young man right back there, my son that was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis, that led me to the Arthritis Foundation literally on day 1 of his diagnosis, I wouldn't be up here. I did all of this for him. The Arthritis Foundation has been has been a helpful resource and life-changing experience literally from day one. And I'm eternally grateful to them. That's why I keep coming back. That's why this is the 14th conference that we've attended. That is why I volunteer and do what I do. From day one of learning about conference and stuff, going to my very first conference, Liz and Steve were the chairs for that conference that year. They were there to help and support me and gave me that sense that everything was going to be okay. Unfortunately, my husband Rick was not able to attend that very first conference with us, but I left telling my kids, I said, we're going to this conference, we're bringing your dad. And we've been doing that for the past 10 plus years. I can't. I could stand up here and babble. I'm truly honored. My goal was to become like Liz and Steve Smith. So I'm honored to, and beyond honored, to be recognized with this award and to be part of this. So.
You can put it on the mantle.
Oh yes, and now this gets to go on my mantle instead of the belt. If I can give one parting word, is just if you're new, even if you're not new, get involved to be able to give back. That's why I do what I do. I want to give back to new families and continuing families, just to be here to support, because these people here have been here to support me with so many others out there, and I just want to be able to give that back to so many others out there. So I'm honored, and thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Well, congratulations to Matt and Heidi, and especially congratulations to Jenn and the Cox family, who have meant so much to this JA conference for so many years. We're thrilled to honor Jenn this evening. So it is my honor to bring back on the stage Matt Mooney, our National Board Chair, to say a few closing remarks, and I'll have a few closing remarks as well. So Matt, would you like to join me on stage?
Thanks for making me follow Jenn. That's very, very polite of you. But I think, every time you come to one of these events, you see moments like that, and if we were able to capture that, if we're able to bottle that, you all, it's an amazing community. There's so much passion. There's so much just love for the cause and the push. Hey, we want to get this, as Heidi said, we want to get this cured. We want to get this solved. And I think, continue to push us to be great. Continue to push us to give you what you need to tell your story, to push for research, to get us in a position where we can look back 5, 10, 15, however far in the future it is. But let's get to a position where we can solve this. And again, I think there was so much energy in this room today. All 3 days have been amazing. All the pandas, AO Pie, Snake Dude. The whole thing was just as cool as you could hope to see. And I think it was made a huge impression on us to see what we can accomplish. So let's continue to build on this. Let's go bigger and even better next year, and excited for everything. Thanks for having us included, and I know the Atlanta team did a great job stepping out as well. So really just an amazing 3 days, and thank you all for being here, and let's continue to build on it and continue the fight.
Thank you, Matt. And I want to make sure we thank the sponsors. Matt mentioned the Panda People, AO Pie, for their amazing support, committing to $1 million this year for the Arthritis Foundation and our work in JA. Thank you, AO Pie. Also, thanks to Novartis and Genentech for also being a supporting sponsor this year. We couldn't deliver the amazing conference if we weren't able to do that. I'd also be remiss if I didn't thank the Senior Director of Juvenile Arthritis Programming, Andrea Ring, who makes this conference happen each and every year. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Andrea Ring deserves a round of applause, trust me. I have to tell you, so this week, Andrea and I head off to Camp Sisu in Minnesota, I'm excited to see a JA camp, but I will tell you that Andrea is the only person I know that has attended more JA camps and slept on more cots. Last summer, she attended so many camps, not only because of her responsibilities as an employee of the organization, but we had some sick staff who she had to cover for, and she spent basically the whole summer on cots at camps around the country. So we appreciate it. And this year, she's attending more as well. And I will tell you, the staff of the Arthritis Foundation has rallied behind our JA work throughout this country. We have so many staff here this year because we're in the Atlanta home office location. So a round of applause for the Atlanta staff and all of the staff of the Arthritis Foundation. We are growing back strong at the Arthritis Foundation. We'll be over 200 staff again this year. We know that we had difficult times during COVID, but we are bringing more staff. We've committed to 2 new staff positions this year that were hired in just the JA space alone. So fully committed to JA, mission programming, and research. And it's thanks to all of your hard work, fundraising, and supporting our mission as well. I'd also be remiss if I didn't one more time thank the entire committee for their hard work that they've done for this year's conference and for all the JA activities that happen around this country. It takes a village to make this happen, and we truly appreciate that. And, of course, I'd like to end by thanking, and she'll be up here to speak, to announce, of course, you already know it's going to Fargo, but anyways, we want to thank Corinne for her leadership and her chairmanship this year. Corinne's slow and steady style has made us a calm influence as we moved forward to make everything come together, and we could not happen without her, and of course Abby's co-leadership as well. We truly appreciate, Corinne, your leadership, and we have a small token of appreciation from the Kids for You that they created to thank you for your leadership. And so with that, please welcome Corinne back to the stage.
Thanks, everyone. Before I go on my script, I just want to say thank you all for being here. It's super important, and you're getting to see firsthand how this impacts everyone, not just 1 year at a time, but multiple years. And that it kind of alludes back to the theme when we came back to homecoming is, yes, we're in the home office. Yes, we're in Atlanta, back home with the AF Foundation. But you got to think that this is something in homecoming, thinking of that is, once you come, you keep coming back, and that's the true spirit of homecoming. So hopefully you first-timers have been impacted enough that know you want to keep coming back, and you've connected and want to continue growing our community and being of support to each other. And those who have been around for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 years, how many ever, you're still here to welcome everybody home every year. So thank you all for that. So as we near the end of this inspiring JA Family Summit, I would like to take a moment to reflect on the incredible moments we have shared together over the past few days. The knowledge exchanged, the connections made, the bonds formed have truly been extraordinary. Before we conclude, I want to express my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for your active participation, insightful contributions, and unwavering dedication to our course. Your presence here has made this summit a resounding success, and I am confident that the impact of our collective efforts will be felt for years to come. As my time as chair ends, I want to express my deepest gratitude for allowing me to serve in this role. It has been an honor to be a part of this incredible community, and I am grateful for the friendship and memories that will forever remain in my heart. In conclusion, let us cherish the moments we have shared this weekend, the knowledge we have gained, and the connections we have formed. May the spirit of unity, resilience, and determination guide us as we work towards a world where juvenile arthritis is no longer a barrier to living a full and vibrant life. As we look ahead, I am privileged to pass the torch on to an exceptional individual who will take the reins as chair of the 2024 JA Family Summit. With her passion, expertise, and commitment, I do not doubt that she will lead us into another remarkable year of progress and empowerment. Please join me in welcoming Abby Brown to the stage as our 2024 chair. Abby, we have complete faith in you and your ability to guide us in this journey, and we are excited to see the positive changes you will bring to our community.
Okay, I think this is the moment everyone's been waiting for. I am thrilled to announce that preparations are underway for 2024 JA Family Summit. Mark your calendars for July 11th to 14th, 2024, as we will gather in the city of St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is known for its rich history, iconic landmarks, and warm hospitality, and it will be the backdrop for our next summit. We are excited to explore all this incredible city has to offer and continue our journey of learning, connecting, and making a difference in the lives of those affected by juvenile arthritis. So save the dates and anticipate another empowering and memorable experience next summer in the 2024 JA Family Summit in St. Louis, Missouri.
I think my insider tip for people is that St. Louis is great to explore with your kids as a whole family. It's a paradise for kids.
So they're gonna do this and then go and
Being a kid in St. Louis is heaven because there's so much to do. There's other kids around, you can meet other kids, play with other kids, like nightlife for kids. Kids do not get bored in St. Louis. It's just a great place to go and bring your kids or to be a kid again.
Look at it. Okay. Oh, are we reading front text? No?
should I just like wing it?
We're winging it.
Okay, so we're very excited about 2024, but we also want to reflect a little bit more on the fun that was had this week. So please join us in watching this amazing slideshow.
Here we can see it. Is it? Oh, here. Cute.
I heard it before. It was
could be the heartbeat in your head. I could try to elevate you, put your bad memories to bed. I could be the unsung hero. I could lay the world up for all to see. Even when the storms are raging, even when your heart is breaking, oh, when life beats you down, you can put all your pain on me. And if a hurricane takes you, however the wind tries to break you, and if a storm steals your heart, you can put all your pain on me. Your pain on me. Yeah. Your pain on me.
Guys, you look like you had fun. That was really cute. So tonight we invite each of you to join us for the dance party, which will kick off in about 15 minutes. We're thrilled to provide this opportunity to let loose, have some fun, and enjoy the company of our fellow attendees.
Atlanta's own DJ Reese Boogie will be spinning the tunes for you this evening. We encourage you to change into your neon gear for our glow party. Get ready to move and groove to some great music. We do have to clear the room so that we can reset for the dance floor and things like that. So we ask for you to come back in about 15 minutes. And don't forget, I hope that next summer you meet me in St. Louis.